Minister assisting the Prime Minister on Treasury matters gives notice that he shall present a bill for an act to amend the Central Banking Act 2000 and for related purposes.
Honorable members, you may be calm in the morning. Na power in our right to mass. Econ no work. Be it adjourning mouse or suspending parliament longolo lunch. Now you may come back. Lo business flow day. Me like talk thank you long line. Go na talking PNG power na straight him today. You may get feel him call lo econ inside the parliament. During lunch hour. Committee and sit down. Private members committee. Lo look lo notice lo display. We want see lo Prime Minister. Now me believe country he like harem display. Now over the line he look forward lo display. Business. I'm straight up. Now you may the member of parliament too. So me also speaker usari ko pass. Now me chairman lo display private members committee. Me too like make him this walk. Now me must come up because country like him must come up. Horrible. Private business committee. Thank you. Honorable member of law and point of order in order. Me aswa. Private business committee. Iblaharin Papua New Guinea. Private business committee. I'm straight. So committee me also am chairman, lo this committee also speaker. Me like walking walk pulo me also me this man. He represent him interest lo country. Me no ko side lo government, na me no ko side long. Larva side opposition usa di bring him notice he come. Me must walk in the best interest of the country, and I try my best to do that. So decision by me walk him or committee below me will come up long end. He must also the best interest for country. Laka. You mean like look him also. I'm straight? I'm now. So the findings for committee after the last week time notice he come. You mean look him one blah law or point or technical requirement where law he talk the process to give me behind him number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 plan. You read him decision block polia versus urine walk. There's a time I'm talk. There's a vote of no confidence law Prime Minister. It's not a parochial matter. It is an important matter to the country. And the reason is this. Reason I'm also. Because of this vote of no confidence am successful, a Prime Minister would be changed and the government would be changed. So you know like something. And big important something like that. So all same na committee below me must try him best long and one day me make him straight walk. Now he must make him straight walk long and so that it is in the interest of the country. So the last week order you me talking business me no going repeat him and me no meet him one requirement. Where me talk law requirement number 5 and names long all this 10% which is 10% of the seats in parliament, which is 12 or 11.8, so she put him exactly, but 11.8, you round him, go, I'm 12 blah member. One blah is short blah last week, now you may already accept him, I'm straight, I'm been 11 blah. I'm now. No, you read him decision blah, you got on interpretation blah, you me got blah me read him decision blah code, and me talk, he must also. But so si tubla no one bello desla, but you must go back and long. Me one bello go back and long. Lord, today, committee sit down and find him out. Point number 1, am you right? Technical point number 1, you're right. Number 2, all right. Number 3, all right. Number 4, all right. Number 5, then you got legally aswak. Yes. So behind you can go look him. Now you talk me corn or me gaman or not. But also me like talk. Now me explain it. Me finish. Then you talk also me wrong. Time me look at me go. He got one blood name. He stop. All this blood 10 blood is support him. And me name me turn him. Committee looking. Now name me talk also Honorable Hewabi Maso. You wait, be finished bien, or you like in point of order? When I'm point of order, okay, I'm straight.
To the letter of the word.
Thank you, Lord. Point of order, you sit down. Lord, read. The read is a legal document. I'm straight. You will agree on me? Okay, good. Time you look him read. And in it, no name, no candidate, who said the winning is a seer. And we talk all same. Footnote, someone in it, no read, which is a legal document. And we talk all same. Say name, it can pass. Behind, first name. All right, you got interpretation, Blue. I want to be fair. Let me. All right. Yes, you wait, you heard him. Wait. May I explain him? Show me behind him, read. Wait. The practice, where practice lo parliament before, lo time lo samare, come down. Me finish pasem, me finish. Larim, order. Wait, I will give you opportunity to speak. Let me finish. Let me finish, and then you can give your argument. Wait. All right, me come again. Suppose me like be animal, same you talk, yeah. Suppose me like be animal, same talk, you talk. You hurry me past them. Hey, pass him out. Pass him. All right. Suppose me behind him or some talk, you talk. No good, you correct. Now me wrong, because no read notice from 13th na 14th February. Me go back no previous notice na me go look him. You wait. Me go back na me go look him. Wait. Harim. Time me go back na me go look him. Please, you hurry me past them. Honorable member, can you listen to me first? Listen to me and let me explain it. And when I finish, you can come in. Wait. Member, you heard him. When I'm finished, I think that you can talk sorry on me. I believe what I'm saying. All right, Harim Pasem. Harim. Suppose me behind him also. Honorable member long. He require you will talk. Or our member will sign lo here too. Is wrong too. Also you. Also all narbla. Read no now is tabia all 6 members. All 6 members name lo only tanim lo read too. It's not same. Yes, it is. It's a fact. All right. Wait. May explain him again. And if I want to do it exactly on that read, Arim. Honorable member, suppose me be animal same read to me talk now you me talk exact name. You got none point to start me no come yet long end. Me no Paul. The other member on the read here, member not Bougainville, her name on the read. Her name on the read where Governor General let me sign him at that time. Now you want him, you wait, let me finish. What is the point of order?
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when you read out the decision last time, you did not talk about names, Mr. Speaker. It's on record, on NSET. You boxed in your decision by saying you qualified 1, 2, 3, and then you just said 4. 1 signature was missing, 1 name was
5.
missing. You did not say on the 5. On the 5th one. You did not say the writs reflected different names. Your decision reflects, and it's on NSET, Mr. Speaker, that you said, out of the 5 conditions, 4 were met. The 5th one was that one number was missing. Now you are changing the decision, Mr. Speaker, and it's on record. Thank you.
You are correct. You are correct. That's what I said. But then when we look at the notice of motion again, there is another failure in it, and that's what I'm highlighting. Now me no looking. Me looking. You black come kisim read, all the loy black come kisim all copy blow read, slow parliament, and you went through it and you saw it. There's another one, if we have to follow the signatures on the read and the name of the read. The other one is the honorable member for North Bougainville. Her name on the read is Francisca Rihanna Semoso. And on the notice paper is only Francisca Semoso. So you see, that's what you are saying. Member, you wait. This is the point. You like talk, you may behind him, read straight them this liar. Yes?
W. Anything parochial is not a basis to reject a VONC. So suppose one man talk maso hewabi or hewabi maso. You follow one him up. That's parochial. And same man. You clear? The whole country.
Okay. Enough. Also me talk finish here.
Parochial is wrong.
Okay. Thank you, point of order, Honorable Member of I agree with that. I would want to go to the person who interprets the law, now interprets for us. I'm happy. My point is this. Because the motion of no confidence is an important matter. And if I entertain the motion, and it changes, it is successful, and it changes a prime minister or a government, and we go back to the court, someone goes back to the court and asks to interpret this part, and the court says it's the opposite. So what do you say? So for me, I am suggesting we have all the time to do this. Yes. And we do it right. Let me go to the court and you come with me and we ask the court to interpret this. Okay? I am happy to do it here. Let the parliament decide now on that. How about that? Because I have made a decision that is not right. Allow the parliament to make the decision. Yes? Can we do that? Okay, wait. Advice block clerk economy. And we don't have decision block committee. Now you may be in committee. But suppose me also speaker, he like release, he overruling decision block committee. Wait, let me finish.
In the chamber, committee no stop there. You stop, you boss. You can override the committee too.
All right. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. That is what I want to say. If I have to override the committee's decision now, I will ask the parliament to make the decision on that. And that is to call for a vote. That is to call for a vote whether that notice be on the notice paper tomorrow or not. Okay? How about that? What is your point about the honorable member for hearing query?
Thank you kindly, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Supreme Court decision where you've been citing, Polia versus Zulonwo, is a judicial judgment. Court here to talk the duties of the, when it comes to a matter of national importance, such as the VONC, the committee can be ignored. the notice gets to the clerk and the clerk can take it to the speaker and put it on. Go and read it! Go and read it, lawyer! Go and read it! Go and read it! So that's the spirit of the judgment, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. You are correct. You are correct. It only says, you wait, let me answer his point of order. Honorable member query. Now. Honorable member here query. Milek sensim name lo query here, you talking wrong. Milek talk me name lo member yolsem, you talking wrong. Come on. Get it right. Alright, Milek talk olsem. In the decision you talking me, and quote yourself. You talk. Time committee is not available. Time committee is not available. Then the speaker, in his capacity as a chairman, can make a decision on that. But if the committee is available and the committee has dealt with it, the decision of the committee has come out on that. But now, Arim got committee now. Inside lo desa decision too. Suppose me read him krange me dog. Suppose he come on the floor. Now parliament when parliament can make him decision lo desla. And it means that now I'm calling. Now I am saying, because it is a motion, whether to be put on the notice paper or not on the notice paper. Yes. What's your point of order?
Up until this afternoon, you had the respect of the people of this country.
Yeah, you lost it now.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. The people of Western Province, if you ask the people of Western Province, who is Hewabi Maso? All by Soimiu. If you ask the people of Papua New Guinea, who is Francisca Semoso? All by Pointimem Lohati. The only people in the country that are confused as to who these MPs are seems to be yourself and the government. You blame us away.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, you are making a mockery of yourself and the House. In the eyes of the people of the country. Oh, look, stop now. You're making mockery.
Thank you.
You talk of them. You blame us away. Who cited Hewabi Maso? Now who cited Francisca Semoso? You are saying you don't know who these people are, and they are present in the chamber.
Thank you.
They are present.
You working point of order, finish.
Thank you.
You sit down. Thank you. Honorable Governor, please speak. We want me come, honorable member, blah, blah. Let me address this point of order. Now you talk also, you mark him mouse to Papua New Guinea, Papua New Guinea thing also. That is your view. It's not view of the people of this country. Mainly, if only people of this country, all eximol process na procedure na read him na liwene bali understand him. You are arguing on your interest. You wear him sulohap, olia oli wala support lo su oli wear him lohap. Me na melman na mi ulo talk sem na melwan. I want to do it right. So now, based on this, being back in decision now, but you may vote. Yes, in the fair interest of this country. You may vote that notice be put, that the VONC be put on the notice paper tomorrow or not, based on the committee's decision. Okay, Honorable Opposition Leader, me been asking Honorable Member Blong about by giving point of order, but say me recognize me being me come
Completely out of control.
Honorable Member Blong about please. Hey, up him the second man.
For the purposes of our people listening today.
What is
I want to do a little bit of explanation about my protocol. Number one, Section 22 of the standing orders provides for the establishment of the private business. This is why I interfered with you you kept on calling your committee the wrong name. You didn't even know the name of your committee, which is called Mr. Speaker. If you look at your standing order under which you are the chairman of this legislature, you and the deputy are part of the committee. 5 members are part of the committee. Unfortunately, the country must know that all the 5 members in this committee are members of the government.
Now you
So, Mr. Speaker, and Mr. Speaker, we all know that you as Speaker also a member of the Council Party.
Just like that. Mickey Mouse Committee.
And so the committee is all members from the government. And as chair, as a member of the leading political party, Honorable Speaker, can you look into one of the cameras and tell the people of this country
Honestly.
Yes, please.
that you are not biased? Honorable Speaker, you as chair of also the standing committee of this honorable house. The standing committee recommends that if there are issues that the parliament is going through, the committee structure must be changed. And so, in my point of order, I strongly recommend, Honorable Speaker, that we change the structure of the parliamentary committee, because in my humble opinion and in my strong view, that committee is biased.
Absolutely. Right under the
Do us a favor.
Name the committee member.
Chair of the standing committee, because we have seen today that there is a disagreement amongst us. The country we cannot allow the country to wait forever. And you also confirmed with us that this constitutional motion is of national importance. And so any issue that is parochial, your committee should not stand strong with that. For example, for me, I experienced in the counting system, say Pukatemu, Pukatemu. They disputed the votes for me when they say Pukatemu. But is there another Pukatemu in Papua New Guinea? So the spirit is actually, the truth is, this name, Papa name comes backside now, first name comes second, and who side came? And same. Why is the committee picking all these silly parochial issues and preventing this motion, constitutional motion, to be dealt by the Honorable Parliament? This is the floor where that motion must come. This is legally something, If behind you legally something, let me give you 2 examples. Our first motion nominated Honorable Alan Baird as our candidate, and we designated him as regional member. Your committee said, no, God, no can call him regional, call him provincial.
And that's a parochial.
That's a parochial one again. And then the second one, that we did not have an explanation, and then you say the honorable member for North Fly, his signature was exactly the same as the first motion. Therefore, somebody must have photocopied it. So people must know that the committee has rejected these 2 motions because of those reasons. And now we are talking about name, Papa you go first, Papa you go second, but the reach actually say the way that we have submitted. So, Honorable Speaker, you have to address the issue of the membership of the private business committee, include a member from the opposition to be in the private business committee, to bring in this silly politics, one-sided, two-each. Mr. Speaker, only you as head of the legislature can solve this issue of the constitutional motion. Honorable Speaker, I request you not to play. I ask you to look into the camera and tell the people.
Sorry, let me address this point of order.
Let me address your point of order. I agree with you on your point of order. On the members of the private committee. The committee members in Parliament are always nominated by the government of the day. I, as the Speaker, don't appoint those committees. And last week, after my meeting, I mentioned this to Clark, my officers there. I said, I think we should change the members of the committee because we don't have a representation. Let me finish that.
Mr. Speaker, with respect to your line that you use.
Honorable Prime Minister, what is your point of order?
Thank you. My point of order is government does not appoint. Parliament appoints. Government proposes a name, Parliament votes on a name.
Correct.
If gentlemen on the other side want to change members of the private members committee, they can move a motion right now. Mr. Speaker, that's where you want to test the numbers. They could move a motion, change the committee right now, there and then. Otherwise, the number stands up. Parliament appoints, Mr. Speaker, not government.
Point of order, Prime Minister, I'm missing order because on the Parliament approve him. Sorry, me aswa. Government me nominate him name. Now Parliament shall give him talk right long. I'm straight. So passem me toggle sem. Me bin toggle sem. Government appointed, but government nominate him name. Now Parliament me endorse him. Now me like toggle sem. Honorable Member Blong about. Last week I was of the same opinion. I told my officers we need to have a member, at least one, from the opposition to come in and sit on the behalf. I said this at Clark. I was genuine about it, and I am genuine about it. So I said it is only fair that we have a member representing the opposition should be in the committee, so that what is discussed in the committee is substrate. Now. So I'm no point of what I believe me agree on the Mulo display. Yes. What is your point of order?
Gamile ask him leave Lucello. Ask him the question leave. Thank you.
What is your point of order? You like ask him leave Lucello.
From the chair to ask you a question. Thank you.
The committee is appointed by the Parliament.
I'm Panogat. Advice now to me not going to entertain him.
So the thing is,
Point of order. Then I come as a point of order.
so they vote for the government MPs.
I would like to understand and think that it was the same committees who met last time, correct? Mm-hmm. And you as chairman and deputy speaker as deputy chairman presided over that committee. Now the way the decision was structured, you boxed the committee in saying, 1, am you right? 2, you right? 3, you right? 4, am you right? 5, that's all. Am you not right because on the name is missing. The committee in its wisdom should have then said, no, must be in staff straight. Fancies in staff straight. But you qualified all the other 4. You qualified all the other 4, Mr. Speaker. The committee qualified all the other 4. Now you are saying you are looking back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mr. Speaker, you have to be consistent with your ruling. And that's on answer. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I'm straight. Honorable Member of Pinchaben, you are correct in that. Me play bin looking this la. No looking this na reply. Now me play I'm looking. So time when me come up. You make that, okay, but me entertain him last to point of order, then I will make a decision. Am I right? Honorable Governor Blong Morobe, when a point of order behind me come along Yalibu Pangia.
Mr. Speaker, standing order is stop. You mean para go come to standing order and stop. Standing order is stopped. Item good. Standing order, give him notice, he go along. Business, private business committee on this side. You like him or you don't like him? That's all. The chairman of this committee, by bringing him come along parliament. By bringing him come along parliament, now and by giving decision belong him. You like him or not? That's all. And got power to make him decisions. Now come talk out, now talk him you long decision belong him. You am a must or you know I'm a must, but and by come. No.
Honorable Larem finishing na bien mi kamlo yun. Honorable Governor Ablo Morobe. Honorable Governor Ablo Morobe. You make another point over there. Okay. Let him finish and then I will entertain your point over there. Honorable Governor Ablo Morobe. Let him finish his point of order and then I'll rule on it and I'll come to you. That's what the standing order says.
Yeah, sorry, Prataplomi. Sorry, Prataplomi. You shout a law, me too, shout a law, but you may ask him, man will give him ruling. Thank you. Me no man will give him ruling. And this man, sorry, speaker sit down there and by give him ruling. Behind him law, not behind him standing order. Also now, long you, with due respect, member of Young Mole, you respect. Speaker by giving this symbol on this committee, he come on this parliament behind him standing order. You are a must or you know a must? That's what and by giving decision. Now time you can talk rubbish, that's all and by giving decision. So time and we give him decision. And give him decision. And give him decision. And give him decision. Up to you. Long accept him or no God. Suppose you know accept him. Go to court. Go to court. Go to court. Okay?
Honorable Governor to the chair.
Mr. Speaker, me ask him you to make him decision for you now. That's it.
Honorable Member of Layale Bupangia.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is a very important, as you say, constitutional motion. Ini ada foto beliau you like all of court interpretation of that's all what the working decision the reference to court the decision of court you got this the case of Korea but then focus and start to handle this now you yet saw it in a saw lo degree lo governor lo me lo but lo understanding lo me lo some of the time we spending by Islam parliament then in order and we give him guide or members and process for parliamentary meeting. We like Sawa was in order in order and we are proceeding constitutional law. We are proceeding decision law, Supreme Court. First, you need to talk very clearly how the motion of no confidence must be taken. Now, Supreme Court, you work in decision law, you finish. Now, you yet Sawa was as a committee you chair, Mr. Speaker. And one of the party that's what got on membership inside. Now, sometimes in politics, but there is a fact, Mr. Speaker. You know what man get some blood noise to hear. That's why you know what blood legally something. Suppose your country and our leaders of the country, you know, got confidence of government, only got the right to express in this law or this law. Yeah. Mr. Speaker. What did you direction minister? You yet to have finished the decision of last time for country. Now, this house and now got number. Why did you person come up with this law? This law for over the sun. Why did you make law? Confusing country and confusing these platforms. So please, put him right decision so that you can fully be something or settle him. We like a plan challenge na any inside the country. Mr. Speaker. Enough you So please, you make right decision and you can finish themselves. Suppose to that, Mr. Speaker. You yet to talk finish or say, suppose to continue but you accepting this motion. I am understanding but to talk you mix it. Law parliamentary system lo ini lo, this like process lo democracy ini kan lo Westminster. And you know Sam, you ego best in teaching lo government, so you should resign. Exactly. The way the Westminster system. Correct. You resign lah. Suppose you believe you can create anything you can. That is a normal right way to bring the integrity of this house back.
That's right,
Honorable member of the Young Pakia, whatever you copy, and strike of self copy. Me, also Speaker, and this is self can make it today. Whether we are holding December committee, December committee, and you know how much we got to court on this blood. But you talk to me, the resign of the Speaker, yes, me prepared.
Okay, give him now. Give him now.
Me copy my line.
Give him now, that's all.
Me go up there.
You know how to me yet? You heard me per Sam? You heard me per Sam? Me finish na you beg him. Apa say talk winning simi also in Parliament by agenda Tuesday. Me talk him on Sambla line, key man no government, me talk Subosibla agenda Tuesday, me resign also Speaker.
Well, now you resign.
That's the committee, notice he must come through the committee the look on Passem. Now make him decision. No can hamper him. So the base long talk horrible member of Liali Bupangia. If I make a decision now, advise me look similar clerk and Molsem and decision the committee. You know how much? Me suppose me upholding decision the committee. Tomorrow by me go to court. Me go to court, he talking me. That there's a decision committee working and me wrong, and me not straight. Now based on that, decision committee working me the committee blow me wrong, I will tender my resignation. Yes. I'm now. So I'm thinking blow me. Suppose decision block committee now me talking about family already now. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, decision of Supreme Court I make clear. Also, committee no got power no killing vote of no confidence. I am telling you the decision of the Supreme Court. We can't disrespect the Supreme Court. Leaders, come on. Plan the time, you me brooking law, you me making nothing, brooking bullshit, I must stop. But you go back to Supreme Court and I go hunt up him decision, come on. I'm telling you now. It says that the committee has no power to kill the Vonc at the committee stage. Only the parliament can deal with that. That's what the decision says. Only the parliament can kill it, not the committee. What you are doing is killing it at the committee stage. So I'm just like thinking, I give him long.
All right. Me, point of order, finish. Thank you. Opposition leader Ibn Sanablo asking point of order, but me give him last point of order, opposition leader. Behind me make him decision, no chair.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable member, can you give respect to the opposition leader and I'm giving point of order, and please. You will have finished. You will have finished. You will have finished, huh? But me ask him, honorable opposition leader, give point of order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To maintain some decorum and respect in this House. Mr. Speaker, me stand up here as opposition leader. You heard him talk the opposition finish, Mr. Speaker. Me heard him talk to you too. Mr. Speaker, all people bring me sit down the gallery. And millions are watching us on TV. All hearing voice play me law radios. Now they wonder, is this how Papua New Guinea is? Is this how Papua New Guinea runs its business? Mr. Speaker, they even ask, is this how the chair operates?
That's right. You will not finish, Mr. Speaker.
And Mr. Speaker, I stand here, verbally karai logisla, kind passin. You be walking, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when you made a ruling that time you will finish, na me walking dishin below me, by me go lo courts. Na asking court lo, look lo dishin me walking. Mr. Speaker, why didn't you come to this House and advise this House that there is some legal implications and I need to get clarification? Mr. Speaker. You sit down lap, na you klo harem sin out lo tupla side lo House. Now you talk, me no blow side blow, me no side blow, you blow. You're supposed to be the neutral person. Also, Mr. Speaker, time you talk, by me allowing Parliament, law vote where by me put him law, notice paper. Mr. Speaker, you papa blow this House.
Yeah, that's all.
You look inside the standing orders blue. Does it allow it?
Judgment says
If it does not allow it, take control of your House, Mr. Speaker.
Paragraph 43.
You sit down, awesome chief blow this House. You and me, we come from chiefs in our community.
Act like that.
Act like one of them. And take control. Mr. Speaker, I as the opposition leader, me stand up, me like asking you. Number one, court working decision finish, na you serve a audition. Number two, and me talk finish. Kissing something like decorum come inside the legislative house. Some form of respect, so that our people out there can respect you, can respect the Prime Minister, can respect me as opposition leader, and respect everybody. Based on decisions that you make, that are right for the people of Papua New Guinea. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
No, that's the last point of order. I will not entertain any more point of order now. All honorable members, I will make a decision now. Sorry. Government, give this aside, so I will allow this man to give his point of order. What is your point of order, Honorable Minister?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
I think the proceedings have gone...
Yeah, member for Rigo, sorry, my apologies.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think we have gone too far already, but I think everybody has expressed their position very clearly.
But nobody's listening.
I want to just make a comment. This is not about killing the motion. This is... No, you listen.
Listen to some advice.
We heard you. Now can you hear us? Okay. Now this is about the standards of the motion. Now, I was here as the clerk of parliament when the governor general's election was messed up, because I was imposing a standard that the courts said was not perfect enough. Court said this, and Semari Kapi was the Chief Justice. He said this is a constitutional motion. It's not an ordinary motion. This is a constitutional motion because it's going to have an impact. So he said the standard must be perfect. And he also said this. The names, we all know the names, but it must be the names that appear in the writ. And that is perfect. So I don't know what the standards were, but I'm assuming that the speaker is following those standards. So if the standard, if my name is Ano Pala in the writ, then you put the Ano Rao Pala on the motion, then that's not in order. Correct. But you see, that was okay. But you see, that was Semari Kapi. Okay, that is, you know, Semari Kapi had very high standards. And we tried it 2 times. We came back and I said, this is the member, you know already. But Semari Kapi said, no, that's not perfect enough. Because this is a constitutional motion. This is the highest standard you must impose. So just listening to the speaker, maybe we haven't reached the highest standard. Because this motion demands nothing less than the perfect standard. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Minister. That is exactly what I am thinking, or I've been thinking. But the others think otherwise. So, Milarima, Honorable Eduhu, and then you'll finish him, and I will make a decision. I want to make a decision.
Thank you for your indulgence, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the judgment that has been referred to exhaustively this afternoon is the one of Polia versus Zerno. At paragraph 43, don't whistle. Paragraph 43 of the judgment, Mr. Speaker. I want to read it out. These are not my thoughts, these are the thoughts of the court. We might learn something if we just listen. It is not for the committee to vet the notice and terminate it before it reaches Parliament. The committee is given no such power by Section 145 of the Constitution, and the standing orders to terminate a notice of motion of no confidence before it reaches Parliament. Provided the 5 technical requirements have been met, the test in Standing Order 22 sub 3. Listen, Doctor. So Order 22.3 does not. I'm the lawyer, so listen. Standing Order 22.3 does not apply to a motion of no confidence. I'm going to repeat myself here. The committee is given no such power by Section 145 of the Constitution, and the standing orders to terminate a notice of motion of no confidence before it reaches Parliament. Provided the 5 technical requirements have been met, the test in Standing Order 22 does not apply to a motion of no confidence. A notice of motion of no confidence is too important a matter of national importance to be terminated by the committee. Under Standing Order 22.
Exactly.
So those parochial issues do not apply.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're correct.
So, in application of that ratio decidendi to the facts as they are, Mr. Speaker, the motion qualifies to go on the notice paper tomorrow, in my submission. Thank you.
Honorable Member of Long, Koyarihiri, that is exactly what I'm saying, because one of the 5 technical requirements, the committee thought it wasn't met because of the name. Because the technical requirement, wait. Wait, let me finish with him.
Are you confused? Are you? If you are, then that's parochial.
All right.
You go to the courtroom, they'll ask you the same thing.
Honorable
Ask your honorable number.
member blonga sina yangabol. When I'm work block committee, suppose now Honorable Kairaku Hiri Koyari will talk him. That you not need long committee make him this. What is the need of the committee then? It should go straight to Parliament under Section 145. Because the work of the committee is to vet. The notice, and if it is in order, meeting all the 5 technical requirements, it comes true. And if they see there is a defect on one of those technical requirements, and that is what the committee has done, it made in its findings, and I'm reporting it, and you are not agreeing with me. So, because of this me I'm working decision. And decision am tubla, whether I uphold the decision of the committee or I don't uphold the decision of the committee. On this side, you would want me not to uphold the decision of the committee. On this side, they would want me to uphold the decision of the committee. I am caught in the middle. I want to do it right. And I'm saying I should go to the court. And the court give me the interpretation based on technical point number 5. So decision law chair now. Because you tubla side, country will harem. Only not believe in me. Based on comment will this line no upside. Country no believe in me. Now you play staff will same decision block committee now. And me rouse him. Now behind him like blue blah. But you may put him on notice paper tomorrow. Now I no finish check. Me ba me go court tomorrow. No ask him court the decision where me rouse him. Now decision block committee where you right or you wrong. Ba me go. People blow me la manu soli harem. Now I'll begin ni blow me family blow me marry oli harem. Same me I'll tuba karem. So based on decision block court, so Basol took me work me decision block committee based on names now this la, straight now they rouse him, behind him thinking block committee. Prime Minister, me by me resign as speaker. By me resign. So decision blow me now. I mean, I'll say when I'm point about W, Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker. You don't need law hard work. You don't need law hard work. You're not man sinalosia. You don't need law hard work. Addition blow you work in here, me place side like descent. Now by you test him, just like descent look vote. That time. You don't need law hard work. Every something. Maybe like descent blow you. Now by you test him, just like descent look vote. Now you must be an him descent blow committee.
Thank you. Mr. Clark, what is your advice? Okay. I will make a ruling here. Ruling me working finish. And suppose you have said he no agree, give a dissent when them now by the parliament vote on him. Decision now. Decision now when me rouse him decision the committee. Parliament dictates. Mr. Clark.
Yeah,
Standing order 96, before you make your point of order, honorable member. Standing order 96.1. If an objection is to be taken to a ruling of the speaker, the objection must be taken at once and a motion of dissent to be submitted in writing and moved. Number 2, if a motion of dissent referred to in subsection 1 is seconded, it shall be proposed to the parliament and debate on it shall proceed immediately. Honorable member Long Finchapen, what's your point of order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We respect that the government has the numbers and they would want to show numerical strength. Now, the procedure is, even if the Prime Minister puts a dissension, someone must second. There was no seconder in the room. No one seconded it. No one seconded it, Mr. Speaker, and you heard it. Mr. Speaker, on record, you've made a ruling. Mr. Clark used to advise him. As the chair, you have made a ruling, and it's on record that you've made a ruling. Thank you.
We go by that. Thank you, Honorable. What is your point of order?
Yes, I want to take you back to Standing Order 96.
Yes.
If you look at the title above there, that part relates to rulings on points of order. Your ruling here is not in respect of a point of order, but the decision of a private business committee. You're not making a ruling on a point of order. You're making a ruling on a decision that's made by the private business committee. It's separate. This rule 96 that you are relying upon does not apply. It does not apply. You read it properly. You read your rule properly. Here, can I read the title? I'll read the title. The title says this: Points of Order and Speaker's Ruling. So it's only in relation to points of order, rulings on points of order, this rule applies. You are making a ruling here on the recommendations of the private business committee. So this part here doesn't apply. Get it clear.
Okay, me walk in ruling blow me yet na iblo sing out. Iblo na stop na me finish him ruling blow me. No, you know this aside. You will this aside. No, no problem me. They are my advisors. They've been doing here. They've been doing this thing over and over again. These officers. So me will talk all Sam. Big committee and working decision finish. No or writing this motion. Now me now ruling blow me because you plan this line. Me talk by me overruling decision of committee.
You overrule finish.
Now Larry motion by notice paper. So lo despla. Usat emino hamamas ruling the speaker now. You can put him dissension because this is point 96. I'm not ruling the speaker. Yes, and these are the points of orders you're giving me. Based on that. Yes. Honorable Governor, when I'm point over W.
You suppose long give him decision on this committee. You semen by the standing order. You know by me. You know by me. By the standing order. I'm supposed to give decision. Speaker is supposed to give a decision. No, Mr. Speaker. Speaker, you're supposed to give him decision from committee. No, this is a parliament. Now, Speaker, you don't got power. You don't got power. No, citizen decision from committee. Right? No. Speaker has no standing. Right? So, Speaker, you stick by the decision of that committee. If they don't like it, go to the court.
Honorable Member Blavani Green. Honorable Member Blavani Green. Honorable Member Notice, you sit down, please. Honorable Notice, you sit down, please. Order. Hey, order. Hey, Honorable Member Blanc must be noticed. You sit down. Honorable Member Blanc must be noticed. Honorable Member Blanc must be noticed. You sit down. Honorable Member Blanc Green.
You can number here. Why you coming, sir?
Just relax, huh? Don't think you are smart, but not.
No, you have the number. You stop, you see. Who's on the assembly here?
Enough. Order. Sergeant Adams, you remove member of honorable notice of some talk plan no harm order. Sit down. Honorable member of Blavani Green. Now, honorable member of not fly. Supposed to keep on injecting. But me ask him, Sergeant, arouse him you too. So you let him that respect the honorable member of Blavani Green or talk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Look also, you mean an upload reaching one blood decision in the parliament. Actually, government no argue. Opposition may argue one time you because no, you read the motion law, decision law, committee law, private business committee law. You. Now you work in decision. You put the motion on notice paper tomorrow, but you like going to court faster.
No, same time.
So me like giving some la tintin ta so in parliament na algi ni ogata. Because you got this dispute your mistake. Put lalo you go seeking interpretation of court. Otherwise, by me argue go na blo night. I'm alright too. By me argue go na blo night. So me like also you go seeking interpretation, and maybe suppose you may accept the decision law committee as it is as per the standing orders, then opposition can go to court. So also me talk me like making my general talk on a balance, but you have already made that decision from the chair. So meeting also, otherwise people argue going to have to talk here. So you may make one decision, you may pass tintin. I think court may be best avenue, but you may address on this issue or dispute where you may come up in today. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member Blavani Green. Decision Mr. Togemat Pinesia. Decision Blami by me no entertain him. Decision of committee. Now me ask him that this law notice motion by golo notice tomorrow, but me at bagolo court, lo ask him court, lo interpret him decision by committee na me, whether me play right or me play wrong. Na lo despla, me not finish yet. Let me finish, and then if you have a point of order, you can raise a point of order, Honorable Prime Minister. Then after decision block court, me talk out of parliament now, because you play line upside, ibagara be minangutru. To country no got respect lo me. So me must go to court because time this like come up talk ya. And people blow me lo manus. House line blow me. Family blow me straight, Mary na alpiginini. And balik sim sem longan the papa blow me no got sawe blongan. Sit down no siya na walk him sen. So me must go to court. Na time me go to court na court walk him decision blongan. So was no favor me na dog you wrong. Me, by me tenerim resignation, by me as a speaker, me talk clearly about that. So that, me will try to make him that we do it right, as the Honorable Minister I'm talking. I want to do it right. I said the President that is right. It is not wrong. Because you may plan the lawyer. We all went to the same law school, but we interpret that law differently. Am I correct? Honorable Sina Yangamul? In the courtroom, we will defend our views on that particular law. But we went to the same law school. And that is what I'm saying. Based on my interpretation of the Supreme Court decision on technical point number 5, I thought the names was not correct. And that's why my committee made the decision. But since you said that we are wrong in that, I will go to the court to get interpretation of that particular technical aspect of this requirement. So based on that, I'm decision, Mr. Nabolsem. Honorable Prime Minister.
Speaker, I respectfully appreciate the dilemma you are caught up in, Mr. Speaker, but the committee work, you are the chair of the committee, and so I'd like to propose move a dissent in your decision, Mr. Speaker. Members of the opposition, every transaction on the floor of Parliament is conducted by vote. You have an opportunity now to produce the number you say you have. And this is a test of number. You have an opportunity. We're moving a dissent to Mr. Speaker respectfully to you.
All right. Thank you. There is a mover of a motion. Seconder. All right. I have to be fair in this situation. You asked me to make a ruling. I've made a ruling. That I want this on the notice paper. There is a dissension from the government side, and there is a seconder to that. And based on Standing Order 96, based on Standing Order 96, objection to the ruling of Speaker. There is an objection to the ruling of the Speaker. Therefore, I'm entertaining the motion. What is your point of order? Honorable Sina Yangamol, one point of order, please.
My point of order is like this. I have to ask a question. I want to take you back. Where did this matter originate from? From a point of order or from the meeting of a PBA? If it came out of a PBA, then it's reached the end of the PBC. It's reached the end of the road. Now, this Rule 96 you're talking about only applies to matters coming out of a point of order. Look at the title. Look at Rule number 94, 95, 96. You look at that. Look at the context of the Rule 96. You look at the context of Rule 96. It's in between 94, 95, 96. And it's all about matters coming out of a point of order. Nothing to do with this motion, which comes from the Private Business Committee. So if you apply Rule 96, you've got it wrong.
This is the advice from the clerk who is advising me on that objection to the ruling of... the Speaker, Standing Order 96, should be entertained. Okay. There is a question before Parliament now. And that question is, Honorable Member Bloyai Bupangya.
Mr. Speaker, point of order, point of order, but understanding standing order is very clear. Suppose one point of dissension come up, the ruling for Speaker, it must be in writing and the track verified. It must be in writing. They just say
Honorable Member Bloyai Bupangya.
Preparing documents for the government.
All right. Advice from Clerk Economy Lucia now. I'm talking about you taking vote. So, ruling blow me past them, me go want them you plan. You play sing out, me rouse him decision block committee, yeah? Now me to buy go notice paper. Now, dissent when come up, we got second, then you must vote long. Parliament, you want them. So you may vote. I've made the ruling, and there is a dissension to my ruling, and therefore I will entertain a vote.
The chair must be respected. You of all people should understand that. You must respect the chair.
All right, point of order, Honorable Sinasina Yangamul.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, me like asking for decorum order inside the chamber of Parliament. You don't carry out administrative functions of the clerks in the chamber. If there is to be any written communication, it should be conducted outside. You don't exchange letters in the chamber. That's an abuse of the parliamentary privileges. You don't carry out any administration inside the chamber. People are very silent today. If you want to write letter, put it through the system. It will be received out there, stamped for, registered, and then passed on to the relevant officer. You all know the system. You don't exchange love letters here.
Honorable Member Sinasina Yangamul. Me taking point of order, please. Thank you. You sit down. Mix him can advise come long tupla kuskus ya. Come to long walk long all kuskus for Parliament. And they are ready for anything anytime. So Lord, that's the situation. Long make him everybody hamamas na one bell. Me not suspending Parliament for another 5 or 10 or whatever minutes. All go around paper. No, immediately you must attend long. Yes. Point of order, yes.
In order for us to accept the motion, Speaker, now to Prime Minister, the government must write a letter. Clerk, or write him letter. Now only must sign him na karim kam. Karim is a letter on the table here. Go on and give him all. Now sign him na karim kam back.
You don't Okay, advice from me again, and we talk it in order. So, but if not looking more same, me walking walk from me, ah. Yes. So this is now, I'm saying about same by me taking vote. All right. Who start only in favor of decision? Hey, sit down. Wusat in favor of the motion of Sam Desala notice of Vonc in the notice paper tomorrow against him decision the committee na against him decision the speaker you shut up. Usatoli no agree. Lo dissension motion, lo put him, there's la notice lo BNC, lo notice paper tomorrow, please stand up.
After the make a decision, adjourning to the next parliament.
Honourable members, the result of the dissent motion, the ayes 69 and the no 0. Isla isoy miumiyet looking place kilia, also molayan lo upside, only walk out, no vote, all no hamamas, lo decision, lo speaker, also lo allow him dissent motion lo kam na ligo. Decision block committee also me all talk out. I me reject him this motion block Vonc based lot technical point number 5 where name in order. So me explain him now people can harim you me all kata harima that the Honorable Hewabi Maso I mean no correct name longan Honorable Maso Hewabi on the rate now we must also. So it's like also me, Honorable Job Pomat. Name lo me Job Pomat, name, say name lo me. You belong to call me Honorable Pomat Job. Honorable James Marape. Name lo James, Prime Minister, I'm Marape and Papa. It's not you mean to call him Honorable Marape Prime Minister. Now based on legally this plan, understanding now this meeting because it's an important motion. Constitutional requirement, me like him right. So my decision is that by tomorrow, Bami go court first thing. Now what is your point of order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You mentioned him 6 names. You got asked one kind, match one time motion, establish law read. For the benefit of public, na Parliament, can you make mention of all those 6 names? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
This law name is Sabina like Pulim Planet Talk all media now lani welcome no kam no mina clerk na ksim na looking read straight na can publish him out for the people of the country longa lo sabe na can scale him whether committee na me also chairman speaker he work him right plus something or no god but also now me will talk and tomorrow me must go to court lo ask him all the interpretation lo me lo this technical point number 5 no names must be correct na signatures must be correct me na committee blo me right or me play wrong and also pas me talk finish suppose code the rule talk no god you play wrong and only right also only will talk then I will humbly tender my resignation and I'm saying it this time on the floor of Parliament our people